Welcome. This is our series of Union Grove Bronco boys basketball videos that is going to hopefully be used by the youth coaches to figure out or make a connection with what the high school does at their program, and allow you, instead of me coming out to all the practices and having clinics and things, this should allow you to watch what we do at your leisure. So first thing we're going to do is talk offense. This year we incorporated what they call the Phoenix offense, which is a pick and roll offense. 2 guys on one side of the floor, 3 guys on the other side of the floor. Looking for trying to create space and running a lot of pick and rolls and doing a lot of action off of the pick and roll. So I have some players here that are going to help us out, and we'll get started right away. Okay, Pat, come on over here. The offense starts with a 1-4 set. We got 1 person bringing the ball. We have 4 across the free throw line. You can start it in several different ways. This is just the way we choose to start it. We start it 2 ways. We can hit one of the wings with the entry pass. They would obviously have to get open with a V-cut. There's different ways we can get them open, but we'll just start with a V-cut. He gets open, throws in the ball. Hold on, Pat. Okay, now we're looking for the basic. Big fella's gonna step out and set his back screen. He's going to V-cut and come off the back screen looking for a layup. This is option 1. Okay, he takes a peek for a layup. Then he's going to proceed to the opposite corner. We now have a situation where we have 3 people on that side away from the ball and 2 people on the ball side. If we can't hit option 1 for the layup, option 2 tails this guy coming over, getting wide and setting a good solid screen. Why are you fighting me? His shoulders should be parallel to the sideline. This guy then is going to use the screen. Okay? He can go either way. We're going to go to the middle first, and we'll show you what happens when we go to the middle. He takes a hard drive to the middle. There should be no space. He's trying to get to the basket, okay? Or at minimum to the elbow for a potential jump shot. While that's going on, our big fella opens to the ball when he rolls and sprints to the block. Okay, we're looking for a layup situation here. That's option 1. The jump shot here is option 2. Actually, option 1 is the layup, option 2 is the roll, option 3 is the jump shot. If none of that happens, we can swing the ball right here. And the key is this guy has to attack hard, so the defender right here has to step in and help. When they help, that opens up the ball reversal. Once we swing the ball, these gentlemen replace themselves. So the big fella comes right back up here. Kyle would slide out to the wing, getting ready to shoot the 3. Now we have 3 people on this side, we have 2 on that side. We're going to clear this guy out on a basket cut. Okay, so he's going to cut through. If he doesn't get the ball, he's going to the corner, getting his left foot forward, ready to shoot. What that does then is allows this guy some space. He slides up a little bit, and we're generally able to make the pass to him because on a good hard basket cut, his defender should have stepped in and helped. This gentleman then, our other big, is going to come over and we're going to do the same action we did on the other side. He's going to set the ball screen. He's going to read the ball screen and attack. He's going to roll. We're looking for a layup, jump shot. Now, once the ball is swung, we'll swing the ball again. Kyle will cut through. They'll replace themselves. But before they replace themselves, okay, we're looking for a high-low situation here. So generally, when this guy rolled, there's probably somebody on his back, all right? So when he gets here, if our guard couldn't get him the ball, we like to step in and post up, all right? That gives us you get about 1.5 seconds to do that. If that's not there, then he replaces himself. And we do the same thing over here where we already cut through. We swing it here, we screen, we attack, we roll, okay? We kick, He steps in and posts. I did forget to do this on the first option. Okay, if it's there, we take it. Otherwise, they replace. Hold on now. We got the same action. All right, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Now, in this situation, we've gone to the middle 3 times. Go ahead, Hale, set up for a pick and just sit. We've gone to the middle 3 times, looking to attack the middle of the floor. We got 2 potential layups. We got jump shot at the elbow were our options. Now, if we attack the baseline, some different things happen. If he attacks the baseline right here, we're trying to get to the hole. This guy, when he rolls, is going to roll right here to the elbow. We have some rules now. When we go baseline, our big guy has to cut to the hoop, to the volleyball line basically is what we're looking for, right about here. This person stays spotted up for a 3-pointer, plus we have everybody going to the hoop, so he's the guy that's got to be back on defense. And then depending what this person's capabilities are, we like to leave him here if he's a 3-point shooter, his feet are ready to shoot. We can skip that ball across to get him the ball for the shot. Or if he's not a 3-point shooter, as he comes, so does he. And we got 3 guys attacking the rim. Now, if Kyle throws it to this gentleman, he scores. If we throw it to Pat, get back out there, Pat. If we skip it over to Pat, skip it, Kyle. Nice skip, good. Pat might have the shot. A lot of times what we find is on that skip, the defender has to run out, a different defender has to run out and get him, which means this guy's wide open. So we'll kick it right over there if he doesn't take the shot. And we're really back into our offense. Our big's going to come out. They're going to replace themselves. Patrick's going to cut through. And again, we have a balance of 3 guys away from the ball, 2 guys on the ball. As this goes again, he's picking, we're attacking, keep your dribble. And this gentleman won't let us swing the ball. Our rule is pretty simple. If you have to keep going out to get open, you should cut back door. So if he can't get open by a couple feet outside the 3-point line, he's going to cut back door looking for a layup. All right? And Bradley, you already rolled. What that does is, A, it gives us a potential layup, but this guy can roll up a little bit to right about here, and it generally opens up our potential for the skip pass. Now, with Alex already cutting through, he's already cut to the hoop. We're going to bring Brad over. Go ahead, Brad. And Alex will replace Brad. Zach will replace himself. And Pat, in this scenario, has to cut again. And we have our 3 guys on one side, 2 guys on ball side. Now, what we have to do is we have to become good at reading the pick and roll. So teams will do different things. Panda, will you come on over here? And Pat, come over here. You guys can just step off. On the pick and roll, teams will sometimes stay back here if they don't think we can shoot the 3. At which point, our picker needs to be able to pull up right here and shoot the 3. We have to be able to shoot 3-pointers on this, so they have to play us honest. A defense will sometimes hedge, and hedge very hard. So they'll put this guy up here. They won't let us come. He tries to dribble that way, and he's there, and he comes. Okay? What's open there is the roll. If the roll is done correctly, we should be able to get him the ball. Come on, hurry up. They may flat out double, where they just come and double right here. Again, if we see that, what we do, we try to hit the roller, or we try to do something called slip the pick. Let's slip the pick real quick. Slipping the screen looks like this. Start over there, Brad. Okay, Brad's going to come to set the screen, but he's not going to set the screen. He's going to get here, and he's just going to cut to the hoop. So it's kind of a fake screen, cut to the hoop, we find ourselves getting quite a few layups off of that. The other option is the switch. Pat's going here, our guard goes here, Andrew picks him up. When we see a switch situation, our guards must keep their dribble, our bigs roll into the post, and now they drop their base and get big, and we have a big on a guard, and we look for the mismatch. Stay posting up. Okay, and if we can't get him the ball, we do the same thing. We get it swung to the other side, he steps in, these guys replace themselves, and we roll. So let's just start all over. Hurry up, start all over. Now, when we started that, we entered it to the wing. The other thing we do, and this is just an easy entry, is if we can't get it to the wing, we'll dribble over and clear them out. So go whatever way you want. Okay. We're going to clear Kyle out to the corner. We're going to keep our dribble the ball, square up to the hoop, and now we run the action that way. The exact same action. Okay? Let's start it over again. We also, if we're having problems, we'll call circle. And what a circle means, and you can determine who goes where, but we're going to send one guy under to the other side and one guy over to the other side. And what I'm meaning is over the top of these two screens. What that does is it creates some picks and screens in there and a little bit of confusion on the defensive part. And depending where this guy, the guy going over, depending where his guy goes, might net him a simple layup off this move. So he'll fake down and go up, he'll fake up and go down, and we're coming over the screen, and a lot of times we can get him the ball, and if this guy's chasing, he's got a straight line to the hoop. Otherwise, we get him the ball, come on, and we run our offense. We got a back screen. Option one, option two, take it to the hoop. We're rolling, kick it, look for the post up. Okay, he comes. Yup. Freeze. Okay, now this mid guy cutting, we want to buy just a half a second before we cut because we want to give this guy a good opportunity to look in that post. And Pat, you want to make sure you get out for the three. Okay? Once that's done, once you've given him that opportunity, now it's a hard cut. Go. And we roll up. Okay? And then we get right back into it. There's many little starters. We'll put that on a separate video. But for today, this is our base offense. We call it Phoenix. And we've had a lot of success with it this year.